What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are doing another speed rebuild on Madden 21. Today, we are taking on the New Orleans Saints, who we have actually not done any sort of rebuild for since really the game started, so I felt like they were a team to quickly get a rebuild. Obviously, this isn't really going to suffice for everyone for realism style, but obviously, Madden 22 is not super far away, so, you know, we'll get rebuilds for all the teams with the official ratings and devs and all that when that actually releases, so don't you worry. This is just like a little teaser, a little taste test. Of course, the Saints, we know, have a very complete roster, one of the most complete rosters in the league. However, Drew Brees, I wouldn't say dropped a bombshell, because with his level of play last season, maybe the year before that even, you know, he definitely could still play in the league without a doubt, but he's not that elite Drew Brees we know, and I think he called it at probably the right time, right? Try to give it one more go, didn't have enough in the tank, and it was very visible in that last postseason game, and, you know, that's just the way it goes. Of course, there are still positions, you know, it's not like the team is just loaded all over the place, but pretty much so, you know, as much as you can be. As far as what we look to replace, obviously quarterback should be one of the most, if not the number one thing to look at. I will not be going for that number one, though, I don't think. I think the number one thing we should look for is probably cornerback, and then maybe a DT, as Jameis Winston has done pretty well in sim in the past. But as of right now, you know, there doesn't look to be a whole lot of trade bait necessarily. It's a few here and there, like Harris could be worthy since he's superstar, but not a whole lot to work with. We'll see. I don't want to bore you anymore with the details. If you have never watched a speed rebuild, it's pretty simple. A lot of people have done them, a lot of different variations of them. We get a limited amount of time to make any trade we want with anyone we want to try and make this team a one-year, get-it-done squad. Because they're an 84 overall, I believe we take a minute away for every overall after 80. I think we had it where it was at 80, but it makes more sense after. So 81, 82, 83, 84. So instead of 10 minutes what we normally get, we're only going to be getting 6. And it makes sense because obviously the team is, in fact, better. All right, so let's get into it. I think the first position we're actually going to go for is tight end, simply because they are lacking a little bit in offensive talent. Obviously, Deontay Harris showed a lot of promise last year, but he is only a low overall for us here in Madden, so obviously we need to get some more talent. So tight end, wide receiver, some of the positions we're going to be going for first, and I have a couple of teams and players in mind, so let's get into it without further ado. 3, 2, 1, go! And we've already forgotten everything. I think I want Jared Cook to return to this team, because, I mean, it makes a really good story for one, but two, I mean, he's an older guy. It should be easy. I forgot. Okay, redo it. I forgot to do the freaking timer. Sweet. Oh, man. Okay, well, you got to do that part. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my Lord. What a start. And, I mean, it is kind of cheating because, obviously, we just seen that those trades aren't going to work, so my brain's going to be like, well, you don't have to worry about that now, do you? 4th and tie? Okay, I don't know if that was like fair value or not. We should probably not sell/settle so quickly, but I've maybe learning from my past a little bit, knowing that, you know, we do usually leave things on the board. So 2 older guys like these two would actually be pretty big improvements. Xavier Rhodes actually had a pretty decent season last year, and then T.Y. Hilton, I wouldn't say always dependable, but, you know, I mean, worthy. Was this the 6th round we were actually offering before? Damn it. All this extra, like, hoopla, you know what I mean? Like, just such a waste of time. There we go. So, I mean, that is actually massive. We just upgraded a bunch of different positions. Now, quarterback. That is kind of a position. Ooh, the Eagles? Actually, they only have Jalen. Panthers? No. What about Tannehill? I don't know if I've ever actually had Tannehill. You want him? They're not interested. I'd be willing to obviously give up like a first-round pick because it's, once again, the most important position. But they're actually kind of like, hey, you know, I think we're pretty happy with what we got here. You might as well move along there, pal. Please don't be this way. We have a couple of backup plan QBs, I would imagine. Like maybe even a Matt Ryan. Let's go Matt Ryan. 2nd round pick for Matt Ryan. I'd take it. Just done Falcons rebuild recently enough, and he regresses pretty hard, Atlanta. You might want to consider this. I'm just I'm just saying Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, we can definitely get rid of Malcolm. But the thing is, not many people want Malcolm, so, you know, there's that. This is not a good start. I mean, it was a really good start, but then it just fell apart. Rookie? I don't want to give them too much. I'm trying to think. Quarterback. Crap. You want Winston with this? We might be able to pull this off, actually. I don't want to give them too much, but I also need a quarterback. Matthew Ryan, please just take him. I can't give him 2 first-round picks, right? Like, that's just too high. Let's just go down the line. Rodgers, maybe? I mean, he's older. Yeah, I was about to say he has way more potential. Well, I wouldn't say potential, but you know what I mean. Cam Newton, Derek Carr. What about Sammy? I don't know why I called him Sammy. I was just thinking of Sam Bradford because of the Rams. I mean, Matthew Stafford's not like the greatest choice in the world. Wait, what did we actually get rid of there? That was the 2nd-round pick? Oh my god, whatever. We have Matthew Stafford now. Welcome to the team. It took us a long time, so at the end of the day, it was starting to look like you keep what you got or you make that trade, you know? So what do we need now? We could use like a lineman. What about the Titans again? They have some linemen, right? Like, I think they're on the older side. Saffold. Oh, Saffold. I don't think we need that many players, though. But, hey, we'll take them. O-line. 1. Cesar Ruiz. You know what? So that's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. I think we can get rid of these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Okay, so we can get rid of those guys. We need a linebacker. We got a corner. He's not like the greatest pick in the world, but I mean, we've only got like 2.5 minutes left. We're looking okay. We could use that wide receiver still. I know T.Y. Hilton. I kind of want Robbie Anderson. I don't know why. Oh, that's probably an overtrade. It's not, but it's close. That is not bad. 3rd round, we do have that 3rd round still. Clutch up for me, baby. 2nd round, still fine. It's pretty good value. 2 minutes left. 87 overall wide receiver. The problem is, though, we're bulking up on positions here. We already have, T.Y. Hilton, Deontay Harris now sitting a backup position. Could use another pass rusher. I'm willing to keep what we got, though. Shouldn't have Quan, so I'm actually going to release him. So, got to remember that. So we need a new linebacker. Really? Damn it. Linebacker. Actually, you know what? I want one player here. We need a DT. Campbell's on the older side. Surely we can get him for like even just a 1st round next year, right? Let's go 3rd. Damn, that's not working to plan. Come on, you know you want him. Pete. Oh, man, we are really selling with these linebackers. Going to be down to... Wow, we are down to no time. Speaking of things that we are down to. We got to get some value out of this. Come on, Malcolm. Somewhere. We're going to the Cowboys. There's no other choice. We're running out of time. This is a bit of a sell. DeMarcus Lawrence, maybe? They took it. It's probably an overtrade, but we're desperate. Damn it. Cameron Jordan can play DT, actually. We've done that a lot in the past. I mean, we don't actually have that much talent left here. So, I mean, we sold a little bit on the value, but overall we are, like, keeping everything. What else do we need? Tight end, DT. We could use another linebacker, like we said before. There you go, Alexander Johnson. He's literally, like, useless. We're actually so out of time, I'm just going to have to give him the 3rd round pick. Damn, dude, that is such an overtrade. Do we have anything else? 5th round pick. Give me Kyle Fuller. Damn it. All right, so that was a lot sloppier than I thought. After those first 2 minutes, we were kind of grinding. I was like, hey, we might... not bad. Not bad at all, but... yeah, we definitely sold a little bit, but we improved the team. Let's see what we actually landed, though. All right, as usual, we do the magical power of trading for good and better players, but still dropping the overall somehow magically. I don't know how it's done, but Kamara, Thomas still intact. Obviously, Robbie Anderson and Hilton definitely improved wide receivers 2 and 3. Stafford, obviously, a proven quarterback, definitely much better than Winston here. O-line, we added Saffold and Jones, which makes up easily the best offensive line in the league. Jared Cook, massive upgrade at tight end, 15 overalls to be exact. Safeties exactly the same. Linebackers, we add Alexander Johnson, a decent upgrade, and then Warner is plugged and played automatically anyways. Cornerback number 2, we probably should have had someone better, but Rhodes, dependable number 2. Lawrence, obviously a super performer in Madden Sim, and obviously just an automatic, way better piece for the pass rush when you move Jordan over to DT. And obviously, we didn't touch the special teamers because I always forget. Regardless, though, I'm not once again sure how the overall drops, but hopefully it doesn't affect anything. And going forward, I don't know if we've been doing that. I can't really remember, but I'm not going to change the playbooks because as we know, playbooks definitely play a factor in rebuilds. So I feel like, well, I don't know. Maybe we should always rock the same playbook. Let me know what you guys think. Should we rock the same playbook every single rebuild so it's fair? Or do we just keep the same playbook because obviously that's, the way the team is tailored is towards that scheme. Headed to the playoffs, and let me tell you, team did pretty damn well. I'll show you guys the scheme just so we actually don't forget. It's multiple power, base 4-3, Saints for both. Maybe that's just what we rock in the future. I don't know. Well, we can't. That's the thing. We can't run the same every time because obviously teams are going to be 3-4-4-3, but it is what it is. 14-1. A hell of a year. The regular season, obviously, these are stats. You know what we got to start doing, though? We have to start thinking deeper than just how do we improve our team. We have to think, which we kind of did with Robbie Anderson. We got to think, how can we take away, right? Like, probably not have to worry too much about the Falcons or the Panthers, but we should have taken Gronk for our tight end and Antonio Brown for our slot receiver, making them weaker and us stronger. Because obviously those types of players are going to go for a lot less anyways, so their value is going to be cheaper, so they're going to be losing more value than gaining, obviously. As far as stats go, Stafford crushed it. Kamara was very good, and hell, look at the numbers. I mean, those are some of the best touchdown numbers I've seen in franchise in general for Sim. Thomas was pretty damn solid. Hilton was okay. Cook was okay. Robbie Anderson was kind of a disappointment. Put him in the number 2 slot spot with Thomas at number 1, and he was the number 2 wide receiver, so Hilton just outplayed him. O-line was pretty decent. Linebackers, both of the main ones, with over 10 each. Cameron Jordan at DT with 15. 9 sacks for Lawrence. Nothing really special outside of that. Xavier Rhodes, my guy. 6 interceptions, clutching up. Will Lutz with 15 out of 16. Kick return, punt return really doesn't matter because obviously we didn't put too much into any of that special teams nonsense. Stafford, number 3 in the league for the MVP award, which is obviously very impressive. Offensive Player of the Year as well. QB of the Year, best running back, wide receiver. Julio shouldn't even be here. I forgot that this is maybe 3 weeks before that trade happened, so, it'd be what it be. Let's go into this matchup in the divisional against the Seahawks. And let's see, these two have had a little bit of history in the postseason. Obviously, we all know of a very big play in the playoffs, securing home field advantage for the entirety of this thing. But of course, how long will the entirety be? Will it be this game alone? Will it be all the games? We'll see. Right now, up 13-3. Not a bad start. 13-10. 16-10. Was it another field goal? I mean, the field goals are okay, but you can see here now, field goals aren't going to cut it anymore. Come on. There you go. Up by 3. 34-30. This is a hell of a game. Has added to their, postseason rivalries, quote unquote, as they're going to score 2 minutes left. I hate when it's in this situation. Uh-oh. Are they going to score? They do. 10 seconds left, and the Saints clutch it. Oh, my. All the talks about Stafford not being a good postseason quarterback and not being, well, I wouldn't say clutch because he's actually had a lot of clutch moments in his career so far. I mean, they're kind of put to rest right now. The 3 picks don't help, but Russell Wilson had 2, so it was that type of game. Not bad at all. What a finish. Super clutch performance. One of the greatest playoff games in history, you would assume. 44-41 with a basically a 10-second remaining walk-off touchdown. 2-minute drive for the win. That's pretty damn hard to beat. As we are taking on Washington. Really, 84 overall. I mean, I don't remember if it was a speed rebuild or what it was, but we did something rebuild-wise where Washington just had no luck at all, even though the roster was absolutely legendary. Going to the end of the game, 3-0, 10-0, 7-10. I mean, it's looking like anyone's game, but the way they're playing, I don't know why. It just feels like we're going to win. I don't know. I just have those vibes second half. No real scoring going on, which obviously is bad because we don't have enough to win. And maybe I'm wrong. It's a close one, though. 9 minutes left, down by 6. That touchdown might be the dagger, especially with how slow we're moving. We do get it, but can we get the stop? I don't think do, and we don't. The Saints get taken out by Washington, of course, of all teams to do it. It's a team that just should not be built to do so. I mean, they're good, but, I don't think their offense is good enough to beat this Saints team. But any given Sunday, I suppose, Cameron Jordan went off, so did Chase Young. A battle of the pass rushers. Ours seemed to win, but they overall still did win. Still very successful. Obviously, the Saints, in real life, you would expect them to do similar results. But, with their quarterback situation, I don't know. I feel like also they're not going to be able to get away with their Taysom Hill stuff as much because I feel like the threat of throwing is kind of going out the window a bit. So teams might just be willing to stack in general no matter who the quarterback is. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Obviously, having a healthy Michael Thomas will also change things comparatively to last year. Who knows? But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was still a success. We made an improved team. Obviously, now they're all about to retire pretty much, but we made some good trades. We, filled pretty much all the issues that the Saints have with either really good players or decent enough players, and that's the result. Of course, the Browns do win the Super Bowl, as we're super surprised by, right? Anyways, though, normally we have rebuilds on Sunday, but obviously, this would be the rebuild slot. Kind of switch it up with Thursday, a little mix-up. But if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, which should actually have a stream tonight around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do a live speed rebuild there. I'm not sure. Regardless, though, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!
Oh, no. Fine, damn it.
Watch the head till we return.
Don't throw him. Something killed him. Ooh. Uh-oh. Round 2, bitch. Oh, damn. The giant lives. It looks like Kratos. Nice. Oh, that's sick.